Hey guys, Bionic here, and welcome back to yet another episode of Genshin Impact. Now last time we were on Genshin Impact, we went over and read some character profiles, as well as we went and met up with our friend, oh my gosh, Razor, that's who it is. I almost forgot. We also finish up that quest, and we realize that our next quest will come at Adventure Rank 23. So today we're going to be doing some work on that. And of course, if you enjoy continuing to explore and going on quests to prepare for this, feel free to hit that like button and of course subscribe. Now before we actually end up taking off, I am going to go and collect something because I did our daily quest
Ad
today.
Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Thank you, Catherine. But I did enough to increase our adventure ranks again. So I'm going to go ahead and claim that, which is great. And then we just need to go to this 23 right here. But in order to do that, we actually need to go on some other quests. So my plan for today is there are actually a few dungeons that we can visit. So my plans are, let's go and take care of those. As well as if we have time, we can go and explore back at Stormterror's lair again. But we're actually going to be revisiting a location that we have come to before.
The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel.
Finding someone to chat to would be better than just standing around.
Ooh, that looks really nice. Sorry, I paused to let her speak, but I also paused because the sunset is beautiful. Okay. Oops, I pressed the wrong key. I think it's actually working a little bit better this time. Alright, so I was actually looking back on the dungeons that we went to before, the Temple of the Falcon, Temple of the Lion, and I forget what the third one's called. It might be the Temple of the Eagle. But there are actually different quests that we can go on with different party members to kind of complete those dungeons per se. And I figured that since the total amount of experience for adventuring stuff for all three of these together was over 1,000, that we could go and explore these again. Starting with the Temple of the Falcon. Explore the Windy Cliff. Recommended party level 20. Though it lies deep underground, the strong winds filled every corridor of the ruin. Don't be discouraged. Find the treasure deep within the ruin. Also, if you'll notice, my party is a little different. I got a comment on one of my last videos from someone. It was from Logan Vlecht, and he said that I might have a little bit better experience if I added Bennett back on the team with Chevreuse and Clarent. So I'm going to go ahead and use that team for this episode. Thank you so much, Logan, for giving me that suggestion. The other nice thing about doing these dungeon quest sort of things is we can open more of the little like chests around Mondstadt. And that will end up really helping with getting gear and other things like that. But if we go like this and then E. Okay, the problem is she can't use that skill very often. So still though, I would much rather have that sort of experience than go and oh, I missed. There we go. Let's go ahead and let's aim for up here. Thank you, Amber. Probably could have gotten similar results. Whoops. Probably could have gotten similar results from getting another bow user, but I think Amber is the only one we have right now. Okay, let's go ahead and let's switch to Chevreuse. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go like this. This. Let's see. One of the problems that I actually found with playing with Rosaria is it kind of seems like her Q move is almost frustrated by the fact that like she has to be in a specific spot in order for it to actually work. So it just kind of like takes away from it almost. Okay. Change to Chevreuse.
You asked for it.
I actually really like that move. That was really nice. Okay, so. Right. Let's switch back to Amber real quick. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we're good. I'd kind of forgotten about how difficult this like quest was after redoing it the second time. Also, for any of you wondering why their character stat seems a little bit lower, that's just because of the fact that...
Right.
Oh, hello, friend.
Go, Baron Bunny.
Let's just say that I have tried to switch to a very specific team, and because of that, I am now going to the artifacts are used on very specific people rather than being spread out to everyone, and that way I'm not just stuck with only having specific people. Well, actually, sorry, excuse me. That way I'm not stuck with people who are less powerful just because they are being stifled by other people having gear. I'd much rather go and, for example, use those artifacts I just got on my current team, or the team I'm thinking about playing, rather than on a different team. Alright. So now that that has been done, let me see. I think it's to say that it's been passed off now. Yeah, so that's been completed, and we got our experience from that. So now let's go ahead and let's head over to the second nearest temple over here. Temple of the Wolf, that's what it's called. Okay, sweet, we can get a recipe from this, that'll be nice. I'm trying to get through these fairly quick because I know that it's kind of almost a review for us. But I hope that it's still pretty enjoyable for everyone. What I'm actually going to do is switch back to Lanier. And then I'm going to keep Amber just in case there's anything I need to use for bow work. Something I didn't realize for a while there when I first started playing is bow characters are actually really useful, even if you struggle to use a bow, because there are often puzzles and other things like that that make it so you actually need them. Alright, let's just go.
Hunt them down.
Oh, goodness. Okay, that was good. I forgot to heal everyone up, but I should be okay because now I have some extra time to heal people. I won't be able to heal Chevreuse because she, of course, has the... Oh, that's so interesting. You actually can heal her. I didn't realize that. I guess you just have to take care of those other ones first. I will take it, whatever it is. Oh. Let's go ahead and let's snag this.
Into the shadows.
Oh, I didn't mean to press E. Let's go ahead and let's do the... Let's do the pyro. No, we can do... If we do... Either is going to be interesting. Let's do pyro, shall we? It's interesting because these doors both lead to the same spot. I think it actually allows for a specific level. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Ready. Enough.
Okay.
Into the shadows.
Alright. Oh, whoops. Let's try the Electro one and switch to Chevreuse. This actually seems like a really nice dungeon because we're getting so much from it. I think we actually ended up only going through like one of these before. Sorry, I'm healing up again because I did not mean for her to explode. Oh, that's how that works. Also, if you notice these on the bottom, when it has something like this, when I click on this, you'll notice it says the character's too full and can't manage another bite. So this is just kind of a game mechanic that says like you can heal, but unless you have more powerful healing items, you're not really going to be able to do a whole lot.
Are you here to play with me? Let me amuse myself a little.
Let's do this, shall we? Alright, let's go ahead and switch to
No one
Ender.
escapes my sight.
Oh goodness, okay.
Get him.
Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright. Let's go ahead and switch to
You really
the
know
left.
how to get me going. Shine no longer.
Something that's actually interesting about Lan Yen is she actually has the ability to momentarily take on a specific element for her attack. So like you notice, even though she is an animo person, she actually managed to attack with fire. So it's kind of an interesting power up to have. I'm just hitting these boxes just to make sure there's nothing in them. Oh wait, actually over here. Oh, see, we would have missed that if I had not checked around. I have a habit of missing chests and stuff like that whenever I go into dungeons. So that's something I need to be better about. Alright. Let's go ahead and in between going to, let's see, this one right here, let's go to Windrise real quick, and then we can heal up our characters without having them have to eat anything. By the way, something that I wanted to show y'all that I completely forgot about is the Statue of the Seven will heal you to a certain extent. Earlier I was actually playing to try and figure out like what quests I need to do and how we're going to kind of level up. Because I need to obviously get to level 23 so we can continue the story into Leeway. But I saw this. You can actually have it heal you to a certain extent. And so I think it heals. I think the extent is there as long as you... well, you can be healed just about as much as you want to be healed. So, like, you could just have it heal you, like, 50% of the way and then use some food items to help you out. Also, I know this is kind of a sidetrack, but I'm actually going to climb this tree to get the animalculi. So, we will get up there soon. Kind of weird. Something I actually noticed earlier. Maybe this is just a bug in an update or something like that, but when I was trying to climb, sometimes it will just kind of like push you off if you press the side ones. And maybe that's just like a, you've tried to climb too high, or you've slipped on a ledge, which is fair, but I also was just kind of like, I wonder if that works. Actually, I want to show you something in the bag. Let's go to here. We actually have 3 of these, so we can also actually use those to open up more chests and things like that.
The best rattan furniture is made from strands that are smooth, thin, and strong like silk. Furniture like that can be just as precious as a silver fan.
Let's go ahead and... Okay, there's the lion. Oh, there's another one too, actually. I think I must have missed this. There's actually 4 we can go do. But this one has different elemental trials, and this one... Let's go and investigate this real quick. Let's go ahead and let's enter into the Temple of the Lion. Okay, the recommended level is 30. But we also have some leveling up stuff too, so we can always get into the dungeon and level up our characters. I think that should be good for now. Alright. I think this was the one that we went and actually did with Lisa. But let me go ahead and level up Lan Yen. And that does great things. Wow, she has a high attack. Alright, let's go ahead and let's head up the stairs. Let me switch over to Clorand again. Ah, this is what we needed then. So...
Moving.
crap. Okay, let's retry this. Alright.
Loaded.
Oh my goodness. I'm really struggling with this. So this is attempt number 3, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to increase my crit rate as well as increase my attack power. And then that should hopefully help us out a bit.
Into the shadows. Loaded.
What's interesting is I actually think that to a certain extent the
Hunt them down.
attack actually takes up more time.
Ready.
Okay, let's change Shepherds.
Hands where I can see 'em. Final warning.
There we go. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and change.
No one escapes my sights.
Let's go ahead. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's do space and then Q. Q, 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 Q.
Time to testify.
Three Q.
Swift is the swallow. Up and away. Yeah.
No, I can let you go. Let's go ahead and switch to Shepherds.
Drop your weapons.
Use this. I thought I remembered more from this dungeon, but it's probably just because we played through it with Lisa. So we actually ended up with a bit more dialogue and other things like that. Let's go ahead and we'll exit out of this one. And then we'll actually have to remember to come back to this dungeon because on another day I want to show you combo attacks where you can do like different elemental attacks. But let's go ahead and head over to Eagle's Gate. Alright, let's go ahead and let's enter into the Eagle's Gate. Alright, this one is going to be a little harder with party level 35, but I think we should be able to get through this. Alright. Yeah, because Amber's on the team, it's saying that we're probably okay. So, let's go ahead and head in. Ooh. To be honest, I don't remember this level from my personal playthrough. Maybe it's one of those ones where like I went and thought I did something and I actually didn't. That would be really funny.
Into the shadow. A sharpshooter. This is sheer anarchy.
Oh crap. She's been downed. Okay. I did not mean for that to happen. That happened really quick though. Okay, right.
The victor is declared. Do not attempt to resist. Stop right there.
Something's off. Nasty temper. Closing in. Up and away. Fly. Dancing in the wind.
Let's go. Let's go. Q.
Something's off.
Q. Oh my gosh.
Little help here.
When this happens. Okay. I forgot how difficult it can be when you don't have a party that's higher level than a dungeon. Let's go ahead and let's use that on her. Let's go ahead and use this on her and her, and we should be good to go. E.
Closing in.
Let's go 2 Q.
You asked for it.
Let's go ahead and go 4 Q.
No escape.
Let's go
Go, berry
like this. Go 3, go E.
Open fly.
Alright, if we can just take down the big guys, we should be good to go. Jerk.
Nasty temper. Up and away. Ills be gone.
Ryan, thank you so much.
Little help here.
Okay, let's go ahead and do like this.
Closing in.
Loaded.
That was a bit difficult. I say a bit, my team was almost killed. Alright. Alright, now that we are out of here, let's go ahead and I want to actually head to the Shrine Depth thing here in Mondstadt. Alright. So I'm actually going to use a wiki real quick just to see where everything is. if y'all are ever feeling like using Wiki is not valid gameplay, I have used the Wiki before, and it's been really nice because there's been times where I literally haven't been able to find something, and it just ends up being super. Oh goodness! Let me back up. Back up. Okay.
Ready.
Let's do this. Oh. Have fun with that, going off the edge there. But one of the first ones that it said was there's one over here in Bright Gorge. So let's just see if we can find one along the edge here. Okay, it looks like we might have already gotten this one. Maybe not though. I can't really see it from behind the tree. I'm happy we got away from those guys. What I'll probably do is once again go back to the statues, and then we can continue looking for places to use our keys. Alright, we have 5 keys as well. I don't remember if these give you adventuring experience too.
The clan gets to stake their claim.
They give you a
Seems fair.
small amount, so it wouldn't be enough for us to go and really level up at all. But it is going to give us some much needed resources. So let's go ahead and let's teleport over to here with this one. And then next we'll go to the Dalpai Gorge. Let's see. Alright, that is nice to be healed. Okay, so there's one over here too, which is nice to know. What I'll probably do is mark these off later on, because I forgot to mark the last one off when I went and took the treasure from it. But let's go ahead and get up a little bit higher. Oh, well, perfect. Something I might do as well is, despite the fact that we've done a majority of the quests in Mondstadt's area itself, there's still a lot of quests and little mini battles that you can do, and so if y'all want me to just go and explore Mondstadt and collect a bunch of animalculi, then we can always try that too.
A stroke of good luck, and a very welcome one.
Hero's Gift. What was that? Hero's Journey. Obtain a 4-star artifact. Ooh, okay, that's really nice.
A duel is a battle of wills. And
Let's go ahead and put a marker right here. Just say empty. Alright.
An extension
Then
of the
let's go
duelist's spirit.
to the... Oh, there's a second one over here as well.
If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
Let's see. Alright, so that's where everything over there is. Oh, I see the other one over there. Okay. Let's go ahead and we will use the wind shaft over here to be able to fly up onto this cliff. By the way, I want to apologize because this is probably going to end up coming out on Monday. I'm recording this on Saturday, but this week had a lot going on, and I did not have the time to do a whole lot because there was a personal thing that happened, and I had to spend a lot of time just kind of figuring out what in the world to do, and how to figure that out. So, but we should be back onto pretty regularly scheduled recording this week, and I say that as in an episode a week.
And a very welcome one.
All right, let's go ahead. All right. By the way, if there's ever anything that y'all want me to do in an episode, I know I talk about like leaving comments and things like that, but if you have any tips, if you have anywhere you want me to go, anything like that, feel free to let me know. I do read my comments and I try to get back to people as much as I can. I'm not always the best at it, but once again, I will try and get back to you as soon as I can. Star Snatch. Let's go ahead and teleport over here. And then let's just take a quick look around. Okay. Nothing super clear. Let's go ahead and climb up this to get a higher view. And then we can go from there. It's kind of been a while I've realized that I've actually talked to y'all, because I realized that I kind of got in this almost headspace that I needed to just kind of let an adventure happen and not really talk to you as an audience. But I almost kind of regret it. I kind of like missed the interactions there and everything like that. So I want to try and be better about talking to y'all about like how things are going, and just like being more personable is a good way to say it, I feel like. Because then y'all can kind of know what's going on in my life, and if anything is like good and how everything's going. Sorry, that was kind of vague, but I hope you know what I mean. By the way, I have noticed that some of y'all have been sending me requests to join my world. I keep either forgetting, or I see it and I don't respond to it quick enough. And so, thing number one, if you do send me a request and I don't see it, I apologize. But if you do want to ever join me offline, then you can always try and comment, because I would love to... Is that one in the distance? Sorry. I would love to kind of know if that's something that y'all want to do with me, and I can get a better idea of like who is available and what they want to do and everything like that. Okay. So I see one all the way over there. I think that one is in... That's across the way from me. That's near to the Storm Bearer Mountains. But I can still try going to that one because that one is one of them. And if I just see it on my flight over there, then we can always turn around. Alright, let's go ahead and just take one last peek around here. Make sure that it's not over there. We're just casually interrupting this couple on their date. Ooh, I want to go with y'all to that island soon. Oh dear. You came again, my darling Marlia. Oh, Marvin, how could I ever let you go? I don't care what your father thinks about us being together. My love for you is like the ice at the river's source at the Springvale. How romantic. Marilla, no, your love should not be a thing so cold. I meant not that. I mean that my love will become a sweet spring of life-giving water, of which will quench your thirst for 10,000 years. Okay. Got it. Oh, it continues. Oh, Marlia, my love, then my love is soars for you like the eyes of an eagle that soars over Falcon Coast. Oh, gosh, it continues. I didn't know I was getting into this. Marvin, no, your love should not be a thing so shrewd. I mean that not. I mean that I could not bear for you to disappear from my gaze, even for a moment. That seems a bit possessive. This is commentary. And if there came one who sought to steal you away from me, I would surely make it known unto them the sharpness of my talons or the hardness of my beak. Oh, Marvin. Oh, Marlia. Oh, brother. And nothing against romance, but that was really cheesy. I wish them the best. As for me, I found what I was looking for. Maybe I just needed a small bit of time to reflect, I guess. Goodness. Okay. I'm grateful that there are people who've gone before me to do all this stuff. Because while I do understand that going and finding all this stuff on your own can be really fun, sometimes it just kind of adds to the experience to know oh, I was able to kind of complete this. Maybe that means I'm a completionist a little bit. This is not a great view. Let's see if we can see anything from up here. Okay, well, I think what has happened is we have come out on the other side. Oh, hello, Celestia. All the way over there in the sky. Alright, let's see. So, okay, so we know that it was kind of near here, I believe. I believe so. let's get up a little higher. Hello, Animalculus. I think we're actually pretty far away from it. Okay, let's see. So, where was the cliff we just came from? That's a real question. So we just came from directly behind us. From there, and then we're looking out over the valley. Okay, now I see it. So I actually have quite a distance to go. Is there any over in that direction? Is it across the water? That's the real thing. I don't think it is. I think that there's just a distance to be traveled. So let's go ahead and just walk our way over there. Enjoying the night while we have it. It's kind of interesting. I really have come to appreciate how much work goes into the soundtrack for this game. I think that it kind of like adds to the like solemnness of it, while also making it just kind of beautiful, even in kind of intense situations. I said intense and then did like the little finger thing in the quotation thing as if y'all could see what I was talking about. By the way, I'm not going to do this fight for now, but if y'all want me to start fighting some of the bosses, those will allow us to be able to level up some of our characters past level 40. Sadly though, for Chevreuse and Clorinde, we would need to go all the way over to Fontaine to get those leveling up things. Which I can go all the way over there, but what I would probably end up doing is at the start of an episode going and traveling all the way over there without doing a teleport point. And then just going and fighting the boss, either myself or on screen. But yeah. But with that being the last of our keys, let me see if it'll let me stand on the edge right here. It's interesting. I wish that we could travel over to this land over here. But sadly, with the map border here, we can't see any of this. But what I suspect is past this border actually is going, it's been speculated for a while, is that it's going to be Snezhnaya. And that's because they have the most connections to Mondstadt with their with the beginning of the game being over here. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, feel free to like this video and of course subscribe. That way you don't miss when episode, I believe it's 28, comes out. But without further ado, thank y'all once again so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Take care, and goodbye.